Mountain Journal time. Today is $5 sushi day, so I wanted to go get some spicy tuna rolls. They're my favorite. Though I don't like the sauce they put on them. I wish they wouldn't put the sauce on them and just give you a tuna roll. But I'm really tired right now because of trying to figure out my new theories. Well, I guess progressing them. So and I'm a pretty big, scary looking person, supposedly. And, oh gosh, I don't know. I'm just getting my soda, and this guy gives me the right of way, so I pass them. But when I'm checking out, there's like 4 kids, 2 adults, him, the wife, and they have the whole like self checkout aisle blocked. And I just say, be conscious. I need some space. Be conscientious. To them, that was an insult. He confronted me while I was putting my card back. Like I was, I don't know. For one, living in these mountains will make you rough, direct, straight to the point. You're not pampered, and I wasn't insulting anybody. I have to stay conscientious. I've told myself that for God knows how long. Once I explained, he understood. He was a nice old guy, but he's a bulldog. And he just comes right up to me. And I'm confused. And like, it's just, I used to help people make memories in Estes. And now that's gone. Like, I try not to ruin other people's stuff, but also people can get so airheaded here. They're in a euphoria. It's like they're on drugs. Like, Estes will make you feel like you're on drugs. And you gotta help people remember, like, that you still gotta be conscientious, aware of your surroundings, aware of your impact on your surroundings. And the people who have been here a very long time, when I first moved here, just hated tourists. But back then, the tourists were just typically either wealthy people or really humble people that saved up like all year to get to come here. So we always tried to show them the best time. They wanted the culture. Since the Elkhorn sold, it seems like those people aren't around anymore. They're still trying to grasp it, but I think everybody's feeling the pressure. And so saying a word like conscientious can even seem insulting now. Like, I appreciate the approach and the honesty. I've worked on it. I don't try to ruin anybody's time, but I just went and talked to him for a little bit. Make sure that he understands, like, living up in these mountains will make you rough. And honest. It's really interesting to see how you change when you have to ration everything, basically. I mean, we have the comfort of fuel now and electricity and grocery store and stuff, but being up here in this cabin, this place is still pretty much the way it used to be. It's just that it has electricity, like, and so in the winter You know, you don't have as much water. I went a long time without water, and to see what it would do to me, especially. And it'll make you quick to the point because you have to conserve. Your mind is thinking about efficiency. And so you have to separate yourself from that. And in the end, it does make you feel a little ostracized. But I've always been ostracized, so it doesn't matter. You know, I've always basically been alone. Even when people were around, I was still alone. And, you know, I've never really felt like I fit in or a part of people or community or anything. So for me, living here is very comfortable. I still have anxiety of my apartments, of like making too much noise. Even though I'm alone here and I can do whatever the fuck I want, I still have the anxiety of all those years I spent in apartments of not trying to disturb somebody that doesn't even fucking exist here. It's really weird. I'm working through it, but I think that that reawakened when the neighbor was all objectionable to me, called me a dangerous person to my other neighbor. And luckily she's very intelligent. She's really awesome. But you know, it doesn't matter how quickly I try to get out of town. You know, there's always something. Whether it's people being stupid around me, like today, somebody was just parked sideways, approaching the light, because they wanted to get into the turn lane, but they were in the right turn lane, which is like a main turn lane. It's a merge lane. So then they just changed their mind and was parked sideways, blocking the fucking intersection. So I just went around them. But luckily I had the space, but it was really annoying. Like, you know, you gotta keep these people sharp. Like, what are you doing? You can't even handle roundabouts half the time. Do you know how many times I almost killed somebody because people don't know how to do a roundabout? I remember one time in Golden, this car, like somebody's standing outside the crosswalk, right? So they decide for everybody else that that person can go. Well, that's not how roundabouts function. And I've seen countless people think it's a stop sign. So they stop and then they go. So I'm just going, and luckily this guy on his bicycle was smart enough to look around the vehicle because I was in his blind spot and I couldn't see him. If he had just gone, he'd be fucking dead. So you gotta be conscientious. It's not about you. You gotta think about the world around you and your impact too. Have fun, but like, I'm trying to, you know, help people understand how to not fuck up. Like, you know, that time I had to regulate traffic. Luckily, I knew what the fuck I was doing, and I saw how dangerous it was, and somebody else had the balls to help. Because those kids could have died. And I'm not joking when I say that. Somebody else could have gone a little too fast, slipped up that hill, and rolled down it and killed their whole family. The cars, yeah, they're very safe now, but traction control doesn't help on that sort of situation. And like, there's nothing that you can do. So we locked it down. Another time, I'm going past the roundabout. Somebody stopped on the other side to let somebody walk. In Colorado, it's stop for pedestrians within crosswalk, within. The outsides are letting them choose to let you go. People don't seem to really grasp the difference between within or outside of. In Florida, for instance, a lot of people would stop because in Florida, I've heard that you stop for pedestrians outside of a crosswalk to let them go. Here, we have that choice. It's so because, there's so much traffic. You see 90 fucking cars, like two people waiting in a beautiful place are not suffering. Like, let them stand there and just look around. Think about what they want to do. Think about what they're doing. They should not be in a hurry in general. So you just go. They're saving fuel. They're reducing congestion. And like, it's got me really disappointed with society, humanity. Like, luckily that guy had the balls to just approach me and talk to me and figure out what the fuck either of us was doing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, but I figured it out, and I just stood there and talked to him for a bit. To help him understand, like, though you are in one of the most beautiful places in the United States, Estes used to be such a humble place. And the people that are coming here now, they're not the same. Like, though he's a good guy, I can tell. I just told him, I was like, I think people mistake what I say because I look big and scary or mean or something. And he's like, yeah, you do. And I explained to him, I used to play music around the campfire. That's gone. Living in these mountains, you're under constant threat. Like, you can't let your guard down. You gotta be conscientious. You can't cut down all the trees and ruin the forest. You have to apply yourself to your surroundings. You have to understand them. That's what makes this place so great, I think, anyway. And, I think it's dying out. At least I worry that it is. And working on my new theories and stuff and trying to figure out this experiment, if I can even get close to it. I'm not sleeping. I am trying to push myself to my outer limits. Sometimes I'll only sleep like 30 seconds and then I'm up for another, 12 hours. And it's been really rough on my eyes lately. They're really red and like, you can see. It looks like I'm wearing eyeshadow or something. Whatever that red shit women put on their eyelids. And at least it gave me something to think about today. What did he? Oh, right. So you have the 5 kids, the cart, another cart blocking my path to leave. And he says, "What did you say?" And I like barely heard him because I'm thinking about other things. And he's like, "Yeah, you better walk away." I'm walking out and I'm like, did that guy just say I should better walk away? He's pretty awesome. I'd like to have a beer with that guy. It sounds like a good time. Oh, I miss the Elkhorn. Grew up going there. But hey, I got to be the last person to caretake it and to mow the entire property with a push mower. I didn't even get paid. I didn't even care. I just enjoyed it. It was so much fun taking care of that place. Because, it just is. To me, it's the most beautiful place in Estes. And it's gone. They're gonna let it be condemned and destroy everything that was really great about this place. If they do, I'm gonna kill them. I'm not joking when I say that. They better run and fucking hide. That's our history, our culture here. And I got nothing else better to do. Do not destroy the Elkhorn Lodge.